Actual bankruptcy filings could be coming?
Well, I think you're going to see a number of bankruptcy from specialty retailers. You already saw Neiman's. You've seen JCPenney. A lot more going to be coming down the path. The real issue is in restructuring. You're going to close a lot of stores, fix the balance sheet, get rid of debt. But the real issue is whether or not you have a long-term franchise. Is the consumer there for a JCPenney? Is the Neiman Marcus business model sustainable? And these are what we're going to be seeing over the next several months. The reality is that retail is very tough right now for the discretionary items. Until consumers feel safe, financially secure, it's going to be hard for them to be in malls. And anything that's mall-based in an interior setting is going to be difficult. What we're looking at is going to be the off-price retailers, the outside malls. That's where, and obviously the need-based retailers like the Home Depot, Lowe's, Targets, Walmarts are going to do very well. But as Courtney said, you have to look beyond this quarter's earnings.
Yeah, no, the Home Depot lines, I can attest, have been quite lengthy, and Target is doing a pretty good business right now. I guess my question to you about retail over the next, let's call it 6 months to maybe a year is, should investors now be thinking about the catch-up trade? In other words, you know, over the next few months, once I can finally go back in the mall, for example, there's this Uniqlo dress I've wanted a couple different versions of for a couple months now, but I'm not gonna. This is not the time to be worried about a Uniqlo dress. But the moment I have that time, Steve, I'm going to be back there trying to get in a couple of other colors. Should people be focused on the catch-up trade in discretionary retail, or should they stick with the winner? Do you think it's still just going to be Home Depot and Target and Walmart and the same names we're still talking about in 6, 9, 12 months' time?
The winners are going to continue to win. The tougher ones are going to have a harder time, but there'll be select specialty apparel. There'll be specific brands that are going to come back and do very well. But the trends that we've seen longer term, value, the non-discretionary items like the Walmarts, the Targets that have played omni-channel very well, they're going to continue to win. It's going to be hard and individual stock picking if you want to go get the ones that are going to buck the trends.
Give us some examples of bucking the trend.
Well, I think that the reality of, let me think. I really don't know. It's the TJXs are going to continue to win. If you're thinking in terms of a special, maybe a J. Crew out of a bankruptcy. I don't know. I think Neiman Marcus is going to be a tough one. I'm not sure that you can pick the individual ones. I happen to like Kohl's in terms of because they're off the mall. They have a good value-based offering. They've been battered. That's a company that should and can be very innovative. So that's an example of one. If you're really going to gamble, I think that you could play with something like that.
And finally, any thoughts on the Amazon kind of behemoth that, as much as I understand that Amazon is winning some share right now, my personal experience has been frustrating with it and is why I'm doing the kind of weekly trip to Target, for example. Could there be some surprising headwinds maybe as the rest of retail catches up with the way that consumers want to shop these days?
I wouldn't bet against Amazon. I think that they really offer a terrific offering. Their marketplace is superior. Their their features and functionality are terrific. They're getting into the higher end fashion. They're trying to play with the designers. Very hard to bet against Amazon.